Hello, my Fifth Element family. It's Thursday. I think it's Thursday. I don't know anymore. The days kind of blur together. So I came into the academy to check on making sure everything's okay, the building's secure. It's Thursday, 5 p.m. No one's here, which is sad. So again, I miss y'all. And if anybody wants to reach out and chat, just BS, you got questions, man, feel free to reach out to me with anything, okay? So quick, what I want to cover today is a brief tutorial on how to wrap your hands. Because since we can't do a lot of grappling right now, what we can work on is maintaining our strength and conditioning and our cardiovascular base through striking. And whether you have a bag at home or you have some pads, doesn't matter. Jump rope and shadow boxing, man, there's always something you can do with striking. Striking is easy, okay? Well, striking's not easy, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, so I have over here basic hand wrap. Basic hand wraps come in 180 inches. This is 200 inches. I like my hand wraps a little bit longer, okay? So real simple, what I do is I take the Velcro off. I always put the Velcro back on itself, okay? If you are washing or anything, okay, it doesn't get tangled up. Now I'm gonna take the other end and chuck it out, okay? And then we're gonna pull it back, just like a fishing line. Da, da, da. Okay, on this end, I have my loop. That loop, palm nice and stretched out, okay? So I'm gonna show you how I like to wrap my hand. So with my palm, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the loop and hold it, okay, right here, right in my first knuckle. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my fingers together, and I'm gonna go around my knuckles, okay? And I'm gonna get a little bit of tension on that first spot now, and we're gonna go around 2, 3, 4 times. After I go around the first time, I'm going to extend my fingers a little bit, or expand my fingers, okay? So that puts some tension on the wrap. So now what, again, I'm going to do is I'm going to put my fingers together, and I'm going to slide that pad off, okay? So now we have a nice little knuckle pad, which is going to go directly on top of my knuckles, okay? And again, we're starting at the base of the thumb with the long part, okay? So first thing I'm going to do, fingers together, we're going to go around that. Now expand my fingers so it puts tension on it. Da-da. Okay, now we're going to come down through and go around the wrist. 2, 3, 4 times. Okay, so right now we got that. So next, I'm going to come up through the palm to my pinky and ring finger. Okay, then immediately we're going to loop it under and come back to the base of the thumb. And then we're going to go around the wrist. Now we're going to do that again to that gap between the pointer and the middle finger, and again back to the base of the thumb. So on the back of the hand, all the patterns are coming to the base of your thumb, okay? So each time we go through the fingers, we're going to go around the knuckles again. Now we'll go through that last gap in the fingers, okay? Ta-da, now back to the base of the wrist and around the wrist. So now once I have this, I'm going to come up to the knuckles, and I'll go around the knuckles about once or twice more, depending on how long your wraps are. Okay, so that's our base. That's our knuckle pad. You can see right there, I got a nice little knuckle pad now, okay, so I can hit. Now we're gonna come back to the wrist, go around the wrist. So with a little bit of fabric left here, typically what I do is some X patterns. So I'm gonna come right up to the crook of the thumb there, go through the palm, and then I come right back down to the wrist again. So it kind of makes an X pattern on your wrist. Okay, and then once we're done, we find the Velcro, last the Velcro on, okay? Real simple. Big thing with hand wrapping again is protect your wrists and protect your knuckles. It doesn't have to be complicated. Some people like to wrap the way I'm wrapping right now. Some people like to wrap more basic ways. Some people have more complex ways. So, but protect your wrists, protect your knuckles. I like hitting the bag and working my striking sometimes without hand wraps on to condition the knuckles a little bit more. But I guarantee you, once you start getting going and you throw that one bad like shovel hook to the body and your wrist kind of goes, oh, it sucks. Okay, and it takes one good punch right here in the base of your wrist, pinky knuckle. Those are really common places you can fracture your wrist or your hand. So, and then we can't do striking anymore. We can't do jiu-jitsu, then we can't do striking. So don't hurt your wrist. Okay, thank you all. See you soon.